It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Atlanta Braves earned the 3-game series sweep as they got the best of the visiting Mets 2-1. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. Heading into the day, the Braves are atop the National League East division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Mets are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Washington Nationals racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 6-4. In the standings, the Nationals sit in second place in the National League East division, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race, while the Phillies are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cardinals combined to allow only 4 hits as they were victorious in extra innings over the Marlins 2-1. As of today, the Cardinals are in second place in the NL Central. They're 2 games back. And the Marlins are in third place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. Brett Boone had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, leading San Francisco over Cincinnati 10-7. Entering the day's action, the Reds are in last place in the NL Central, 14 games back, while the Giants are in third place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. David Price picked up win number 8 this year, helping lead the Cubs over the Brewers 3-1. Heading into the day, the Brewers are atop the NL Central, 2 games up on second place, while the Cubs are fourth in the division, 12 games behind first place. The Arizona Diamondbacks launched 3 home runs as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 9-5. In the standings, the Pirates are in third place in the NL Central, 5 games back, while the Diamondbacks sit in last place in the National League West division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Boston Red Sox broke up their 7-game losing skid as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 4-3. At the start of the day, the Rockies are in fourth place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Red Sox are in third place in the AL East, 10.5 back. Carlos Carrasco pitched his way to his 100th career victory as the Orioles defeated the Dodgers 3-1. As of today, the Dodgers are in first place in the NL West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Orioles sit in second place in the American League East division, 6.5 games back. The Yankees sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-2. As of right now, the Blue Jays sit in last place in the American League East division, 19 games out of first, while the Yankees are third in the division, 10.5 back. The Chicago White Sox totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-4. Heading
From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. The Braves are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Jose Arena, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Standing in, Omar Vizquel. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Vizquel.
Here's the first pitch to him. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
The 1-1 home. Is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2-2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Full count 3-2.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Striding in, Dustin Pedroia. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Arena is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
And we're just underway from SunTrust Park. Popped up, McCann over to his left, 2 down. Into the box now, Cliff Floyd. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Floyd.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike 1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run for Cliff Floyd. Number 25 for him on the year. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box, Nelson Cruz. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
1-2. High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 33, Eddie.
Standing in now, Eddie Murray. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 287 the average coming in. 18 homers and 65 RBIs. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Jones going back at the track. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Cubs lead this one 2-0. Trevor Richards gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, 2-time National League MVP Dale Murphy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Stepping up now, Brian Dozier. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2. At the plate, Torrey Hunter. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. One strike now to Hunter. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball two.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
One out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Here's Buster Posey now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So digging in now, Andrew Jones. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to third. Donaldson's there. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
In his career, McGriff has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
That's a good pitcher right there. You can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Batting in, the left fielder, Alex Healy.
Alex Healy the next to bat, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one, and he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field, and that is off the wall in right field. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, Giro, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
In now, Jose Arena, as he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Welcome back to SunTrust Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Trevor Richards. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fouled away. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Omar Vizquel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Line drive to center field. Jones is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Dustin.
Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Pedroia, a 25-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
3-1 to him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball foul down the left side.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here. grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
McGriff is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, James Beam. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Beam.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Vizquel picks it up, throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The third baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Stepping in now, Dale Murphy. He swings and he grounds it to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Settling in now, Cliff Floyd. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just inside. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Ready on 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
Ready now, Eddie Murray. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in, Brian Dozier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
windup and the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, B-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Into the box, Andrew Jones. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High and deep to right. Cruz ranging back to the track. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
Standing in now, Fred McGriff. Swung on and blasted. No bunt cheese on that one. It's way gone. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. Number 17 for him on the season. And Atlanta's taken a 3-2 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Into the box now, Brian McCann. Here's a pop-up now. Vizquel is there for it. He's got it one away.
The left fielder, number
So we saw the
7.
fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see the top two pitch velocities here, 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. So one away here with the bases empty, and next to the plate will be Alex Healy. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Pedroia ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The pitcher,
That's exactly
62.
what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Jose Arena. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-2 Atlanta. In is Torrey Hunter. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And that's cut on and missed by Hunter as he falls behind 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Josh Donaldson.
So striding in, Josh Donaldson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Heading out towards shallow right. Murphy's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Stepping up to the plate, Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Oh, 2 the counts of Posey.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Braves on top, 3-2. So the lineup flips over and digging in, James Beam. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So striding forward now, Freddie Freeman. First offering on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Booyah! Solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, number 35 now on the season, and it's given the Braves a 4-2 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder.
In now, Dale Murphy. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Lined hard toward right center, and that'll get down in front of Hunter, a base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we check out our Atlanta Braves leaderboard, you can see that he currently ranks 2nd best on the roster in that category. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. From the stretch, loud contact by Dozier and a ball with carry to left field, and this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay throw, and he is in there.
left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And there's ball 4 on the intentional walk as Andrew heads down to take his spot at first.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Tanner Scott is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Tanner Scott.
Fred McGriff will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now.
That last at-bat when he hit the home run, that's not an easy pitch to hit a homer. That was a changeup that was in off the plate. Most of the times you'll see a guy swing at that pitch. It's a hard pitch to keep fair. A lot of guys will hook that ball foul into the bleachers.
The 0-1 delivery. This is line to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now that boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box, Brian McCann pulled toward right center field. Cruz on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, no errors, and a couple of men left. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 5 and the Cubs 2. Didi Gregorius will grab a bat and lead things.
Cubs, number 22, Didi Gregorius.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 9 homers and 25 driven in. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Didi Gregorius becomes the first out of the inning. Standing in now, Omar Vizquel, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Justin Pedroia.
Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
2-0 now. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And the deficit remains 5-2.
Your
Enrique
attention, please.
Tejada is on
Now
now yet
pitching
again
for
this
Chicago.
season, as this will be his
Number 21,
95th appearance of the
Enrique
year. Wow.
Tejada.
Digging in now, Alexander Healy. He'll do
Here we
battle
go.
with a
For
new
the
arm
Braves.
out there in their half of the
left
sixth.
fielder,
First
Alex
pitch coming. Here it is.
Healy.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it now is Floyd, and he's got it for the first out. Leonis Martin
your
will move
attention,
into the
please.
on-deck circle now to
Pinch
try to
hitting for
get
the
something
Braves.
started here with one
Number
gone in the
13,
inning.
Leonis Martin.
Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and
The
in.
batter, number
Nice
11.
execution by the batter
Shortstop.
right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Now a move over to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem. So that wasn't very smart baseball.
Into the box now, James Beam, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Cruz sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the. Cody
attention,
Anderson
please.
is on to pitch from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
now
for
to
the
start
Braves.
inning number 7.
Number 57.
Cliff Floyd
Cody.
will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, it's always
Now
daunting
batting,
to know that
right
you've got to
fielder,
deal with the 3, 4,
Nelson
5 hitters to start
Cruz.
out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 33. Eddie.
Stepping in, Eddie Murray. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The batter, number 48.
So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and that brings in the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Fouled away. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And Torrey able to lay off that one. It's 1-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. He spoils another one and will do it again. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fastball just inside.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
The next 3-2. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
The next Cub up, Josh Donaldson. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They trail 5-2.
7th inning stretch.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Scooped up on the backhand. Oh, just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow, tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Braves have elected to challenge.
All right, we'll take one last
play.
look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did meet that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
First base has been overturned.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dan Otero will come on in relief now, and he'll be making appearance number 80 on the season thus far.
Number 61, Dan Otero. Now playing center field and batting 9, number 6, Jake Marisnick.
In now, Dale Murphy. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Now, Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
Fred McGriff will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch on its way. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Braves will settle for just the 1. 8th inning coming up. Braves lead this one 6-2. Leading off the inning, Buster Posey, and they'll need him to get
number 28, Buster Posey.
Troy Percival's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 40.
He's set and the pitch. Hit hard. But this is a foul ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Here's Jake Marisnick, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Is our line score to this point. You see the Braves leading this one from SunTrust Park as we play inning number 8. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Omar Vizquel. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Freeman barehanded. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Striding into the box, Brian McCann. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Brian McCann.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out.
The left fielder, number 7. Alex.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And next to the plate will be Alex Healy. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Johnny Friedrich will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Johnny Friedrich.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. The average right at 280 coming in. 29 homers and 51 runs batted in. From the belt, the pitch in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, James.
Digging in, James Beam. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the 0-1. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 2 left for Atlanta. They lead it 6-2. Joe Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
38.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Number 30, Cliff Floyd.
So in now for Chicago, Cliff Floyd. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way, and he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Smith has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. 0-2, here it comes. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Struck him out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Atlanta win for a division-leading 98th time. Jose Arena hangs win number 11 on his line, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting off in the National League East, the Braves combined
Now from SunTrust Park, we're just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. The Braves find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
So coming to the plate, Omar Vizquel. He'll get us started in this one
Leading
under the lights.
For the Cubs, the shortstop, Omar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we are underway tonight from SunTrust Park. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Strasburg is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
On the first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 30.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the free swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in. Changeup called strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. Nelson Cruz would be next. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Shelby Miller will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll. and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch on its way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit in the air down the left field line. Floyd on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The third baseman, Chipper Jones.
So stepping in, Chipper Jones. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Hunter. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. Still no score. Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. In there, 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there. This is one of the best in the game.
Torrey Hunter comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Strasburg comes set. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. High and deep to right center. After it is Martin. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
Stepping into the box, Eddie Murray. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. This is line to left. Healy is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Alex Healy the next to bat.
For the Braves, the left fielder, Alex Healy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he misses it.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Andrelton Simmons.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Andrelton Simmons, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First offering on its way. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at shortstop Omar Vizquel. You want to talk about going to the ballpark early to watch a guy like Mark McGwire or Aaron Judge take BP. I used to go to the ballpark early to watch Omar Vizquel field ground balls and turn double plays, because I swear he was a magician and the ball never hit leather.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Popped up, wins, waits on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting seventh.
Now at the plate, Johnny Friedrich, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors if he can avoid a collapse here in the final months. It's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Here's Leonis Martin as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Vizquel brings it in. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate one. We played two full. It's the Braves 1 and the Cubs 0. Leading off the inning, Josh Donaldson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Donaldson.
From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Austin Wynns. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A bouncer up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Into the box, Shelby Miller. Now a bunt attempt here. And that is off the first base bag. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
So striding in, Omar Vizquel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Twins on second. Miller is over at first with 1 away. And it's fouled away. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now that strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Dustin Pedroia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steven Strasburg.
For the Braves, the pitcher, Steven.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. The next to bat for Atlanta, Brian Dozier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, you knock that donut off the bat, you look up at the Jumbotron, your batting average is above 300 and still climbing. You're feeling pretty froggy about yourself.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman, swing and a liner. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Chipper Jones, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. outside for a ball, 1-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
1-1 pitch to Chipper. Line drive to left. Floyd is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The left fielder, number 7, Alex Healy.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alexander Healy. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Dozier over at second. Freeman on at first with 2 down. The 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 1-0. Now batting, Cliff Floyd reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Cliff Floyd.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Now in the box, Nelson Cruz 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 0-1 the count. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, and it was a good pitch. Almost getting it past him, but he catches up to it at the last second and goes to the opposite field, and the ball makes it all the way to the wall, allowing him to hustle all the way around for a triple.
In is Torrey Hunter. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In there, and it's 0-1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Murray is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Now batting.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. In now, Andrelton Simmons. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. No balls and 1 strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Wins. Corrals it. And he makes the throw to first. Flowers is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Into the box now, Johnny Friedrich. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Line drive to center field. Hunter is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now to the plate, Austin Wynns. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
0-1, here's the pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. The bunt attempt is popped up.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Standing in now, Omar Vizquel, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. He's running, and he popped him up. Simmons ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Dustin.
Ready for another shot now. Dustin Pedroia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Inside.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Up next for it.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Into the box, Steven Strasburg. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to right. Cruz is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Floyd is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Braves strand 1. We've played 5. Stepping in, Cliff Floyd. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
In there, 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that brings in the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. At the knees, strike 1.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order. And again,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs are down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. At the plate, Chipper Jones. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one.
Third baseman, Chipper Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. And Chipper's going to reach. It's a base hit.
boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
In now, Alexander Healy. And he puts it on the ground to second. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andrelton.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. One run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter
now
if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Just keeping him close. Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with one base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. Still tied. One. Ready once again, Eddie Murray. And guys, 7th.
Off for the Cubs, the first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
Darren O'Day is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. First offering on its way. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook, The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Now another 0-2. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Fouled off. The next 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AV.
261 the average coming into action here. 9 homers and 25 driven in. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand 1. The score remains tied 1-1. Brad Brock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
29, Brad Brock.
Striding in once again, Johnny Friedrich.
Leading up for the Braves, the right fielder, Johnny Friedrich.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Leonis Martin. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Lined into right, a base hit. Fred McGriff will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 29, Fred McGriff.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Brian Dozier. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. This is line to left. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1. And this will not be in time as he's into third base safely.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping in for the Braves, Chipper Jones. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swung on and blasted. No bunt cheese on that one. It's way gone. So Chipper dials long distance. A 3-run dinger. 34 home runs now on the year. And it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Now pitching for Chicago.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Scott. Now batting, left fielder, Alex.
Standing in now, Alexander Healy. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Hunter is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 5-1. Brad Hand has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. At the plate, Omar Vizquel, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. That's popped up. Dozier ranging into shallow right, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. There's our line score to this point. You see the Braves leading this one from SunTrust Park as we play inning number 8. Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 30, Cliff.
Now at the plate, Cliff Floyd. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Floyd. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down here 5-1. Ready for another chance. Andrelton Simmons. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler.
1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Right fielder,
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box now, Johnny Friedrich, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Again, another foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Dale Murphy will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Murphy.
To the right side and through, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Andrew Jones will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Jones is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. A source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing, but that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Enrique Tejada comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Enrique Tejada.
Brian Dozier will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center, and that's in there, base hit.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Standing in, Freddie Freeman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Jones at second. Dozier at first. 1 gone. Here's the 0-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Into the box, Chipper Jones, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Pedroia ranges to his right. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Alexander Healy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Striding in, Andrelton Simmons. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, catcher Tyler Flowers.
Standing in, Tyler Flowers. He's 1 for 4.
Your attention,
Brian
please.
McCann will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll
Number
bat with
16.
2 on and 2 out here.
Brian McCann.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Man, it's been like BP for these guys all game long. Getting production from just about everyone in the lineup. That's the 7th run they've played it in this inning alone. There's not much more else to say.
Into the box now, Johnny Friedrich. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. We've played 8 full. It's the Braves 12 and the Cubs 1. Dale Murphy will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
The Braves now playing center field. Number 3.
Brian McCann will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 16, Brian McCann.
Joe Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. The Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Nelson Cruz. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Smith, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And a ball, 1-0. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Again, a 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Another full count pitch home. Hit out towards second. Dozier has it. Throw to first, retires Hunter, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie.
Stepping up now, Eddie Murray. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And that one right down Main Street. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
In now, Josh Donaldson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy too.
12-1 at the end of this one. The Atlanta Braves set the pace in the division with 99 wins. Karen O'Day earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,084. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Atlanta Braves picked up, 19 hits in this one as they crushed the Cubs 12-1. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. The Phillies got 18 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 7-6.